What up? It's your boy T-Bear in Reaction. Today is Wrestling Wednesday. I'm gonna squeeze one little video in, and I do want to check this out. It's 1 in 1 million WWE moments right here from Tap Out Corner. Looks like gonna be a cool video. I gotta see what these moments are gonna be like, though. You know, wrestling do we have their moments? So without further ado, let's check this out. First off, boo that man ain't showing right now, but let's see what they going with this. I'm already has them doing the opening thing from Flashback because of him, but let's go.
There are many reasons why Roman Reigns is the head of the table, and this is one of them. In 2015, Sheamus fighting Dean Ambrose in a steel cage match.
But see now I'm on glass. That's why I said let me keep going. So we're talking because right now we about to talk about the good old babyface Roman, the Roman I'm still in love with, the babyface big dog Roman. But let's keep going.
Celtic Warrior had Wade Barrett, Rusev, and Alberto Del Rio in his corner, so Roman Reigns came out.
Yup.
The odds.
Good old days, the Roman Empire.
Dean, and
big dog.
Pulled it out perfectly.
Yes.
In the first ever King of the Ring tournament, Mr. Perfect competed against a man named Mr. Hughes.
Mr. Hughes.
Before the match could start, Perfect had to get rid of his towel, and he did it in the most perfect way.
Right.
What makes this moment even more amazing is how Mr. Perfect takes care of his gums.
That's why he's perfect, and this is during his babyface run.
I thought wrestlers could see those graphics that have their names.
Oh,
but
okay.
Apparently, I was wrong. While walking out on SmackDown, Dean Ambrose got spooked by his own fun facts. Hey, I would be scared too if a giant wall of text popped out at me. Triple H, on the other hand, was just annoyed by his graphic and swiped it away. I guess you can do that when you're the boss. In their hometown of Philadelphia, the ECW Originals took on all 4 members of the Wyatt family in an Extreme Rules match. A lot of crazy stuff happened, but this one moment was the craziest. Luke Harper had a kendo stick and threw it on the mat, only for the stick to bounce.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Dudley to catch it and start.
I remember that. Yep.
Bubba's reflexes sure are extreme.
That was awesome.
Speaking of kendo sticks,
oh, yeah.
You've got to see this. At Crown Jewel, Bianca Belair defended her Raw Women's Championship against Bayley in a last woman standing match. Soon into the fight, Bayley pulled out a kendo stick, but Belair was able to send it flying out of her hand. Look closely though, the kendo stick lands perfectly on the Even more amazing is that the stick stayed there for 3 minutes until the referee pulled it down.
Like Booker T.
The Rock is called the Great One, and for good reason. The most electrifying man was the special guest referee for
yes.
Lynch and the British Bulldog. Of course,
the slotted people elbow,
yes. Did things his way. After the Bulldog tried to take a swing at him, Rock laid the Brit out and gave him a people's elbow with
woohoo! Still one awesome as the best people elbow of all time.
This match might be old, but nobody has been able to duplicate this one moment. During a fight between future WWE Hall of Famers Coco Beware and Rick Steiner, Steiner went for a power slam, only for Coco to counter and roll up Rick.
Wow, look at Rick Steiner back then.
Coco's all the way through.
That is totally different. That's Braun's dad.
Out of the power slam. 1, 2, 3, Jim Ross.
Wow.
You haven't seen that in years.
You may not remember Elix Skipper, but you will remember.
Till this day, that's his best Holly ever in wrestling, man. It was too bad he never got as big as he was, but that moment, everybody remember about him to this day.
At TNA Impact Wrestling Turning Point pay-per-view, Skipper teamed with Christopher Daniels to take on America's Most Wanted in a cage match. During the fight, the competitors got near the top of the cage, leading Elix Skipper to do something never seen before or since.
This right here, woo! That was so awesome.
In 2009, a young Cody Rhodes took on Triple H. The match ended in DQ when Cody's tag team partner, Ted DiBiase, interfered. Shawn Michaels made the save, but Triple H was laid out. The game must have still wanted a piece of Cody because he managed to reach out from the Titantron and place his hand on Cody's shoulder. Wrestling fans are a lot of things,
funny.
And accurate is one of them. At Halloween Havoc 1995, Ric Flair betrayed Sting and joined the Four Horsemen. Afterward, the Nature Boy was explaining himself when a fan threw a drink that landed perfectly between Flair and Arn Anderson.
Wow.
At TLC 2016, Dolph Ziggler and The Miz fought in their 26th match against each other, and this time it was a ladder match. This led to a moment that you couldn't possibly script out. Miz hit Dolph with a drop kick, causing the ladder Ziggler was holding to fall and hit every single rope on the way down. I guess the ladder wanted to make sure it landed safely. This referee has to be the worst official in WWE history. NXT, the Vaudevillains were going up against Wesley Blake and Murphy. Without any warning, the Usos appeared midway through the match to help the Vaudevillains.
Cover! What a pinning combination.
They're coming into this match prepared.
Every Ricochet moment is one in a million, but this one stands out.
Yes.
After winning a match, the one and only was confronted
Oh,
by
we landed us full
Dream
on
said
Velveteen
he was better than
Dream.
his opponent, but rather than explain why
Yup.
it wasn't true, Ricochet decided to show it.
Woo! This was a good moment right here.
2010, old rivals Edge and Randy Orton went head-to-head. Thanks to a distraction from Chris Jericho, Edge won, but Orton wasn't ready to call it a night. The Viper went on a rampage that was briefly derailed when Evan Bourne ran in. Bourne
Oh yeah, the RKO,
last
the
possible
Musa
second,
RKO,
Apex
when the
Predator
Superstars
did a
Trio,
iconic
yes.
RKO in his
Woo!
You gotta be kidding me!
That was so awesome.
Did I get it?
That was so awesome.
He caught him in an RKO in midair!
And that, my son, is why we say RKO from out of nowhere. Scott Hall was so awesome, he could make anything look cool.
R.I.P.
On Monday Nitro, Hall came out with the NWO, and they started talking about their upcoming opponents. A WWE fan must have been in the crowd because they nailed Scott in the head with a drink, only for the bad guy to use it to slick back his hair.
Wow.
Well, that was pretty impressive. Wait until you see what Kevin Nash did. In 1996, Big Sexy, along with Hogan and Scott Hall, ambushed the main event of WCW Nitro. Fans voiced their displeasure by throwing drinks into the ring. Nash must be Spider-Man because he caught one of the drinks and then dumped it onto one of the wrestlers.
Oh,
he had
shit.
just laid out. The 2005 Royal Rumble match is the
Nice.
purest form of chaos we've ever seen in WWE. After outlasting everybody else, it came down to John Cena.
Oh, John Cena and Batista both
Only
went out.
one man could win, or at least this was part of the script. The timing of their feet landing was so perfect. However, this was not planned at all.
Wow.
Just wait until you see what happened next.
Oh, yeah, Vince.
Quadricep muscles. Vince
Yo.
can awkwardly sit in the ring and figure out how to fix his problem
Yo.
while also being in immense pain. Say what you will about Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns' numerous matches, the two have created multiple unbelievable moments. For example, at SummerSlam 2018, Brock was armed with a chair, but ate a spear by Roman Reigns, and somehow the chair landed on Lesnar's face. Even the chair wanted to cover Brock in
Good
the
days
match.
of
Not
good days
only
of loving Roman, but hating this man Brock.
that, but in the same match, Lesnar threw Braun Strowman's Money in the Bank briefcase so hard
Yeah.
that it actually damaged part of the
Ooh.
WWE set. It's a good thing Brock never tried baseball. Then, just 4 years
Oh, yeah.
later, Roman
Now
Reigns
the other way
beat
around.
Brock
Well, I like
Lesnar
Brock. I
in the
hated
number
this
1
fucker.
in 1 million moment. At
But now I
SummerSlam
like neither one.
2022, Brock and Roman went at it again in a match that was even crazier than their first. The most amazing part, though, happened right before. While standing on his tractor, Brock did some trash talking. After he finished, Lesnar threw the mic to the head of the table, and Roman caught it effortlessly. The wink at the end, though, was the cherry on top. On Raw in 2015, Neville was taking on Stardust.
This was a good
However,
feud.
King Barrett had other plans in mind and interfered and attacked the man that gravity forgot. But listen to how perfectly timed Barrett's bullhammer is with his entrance music.
Line for Neville and Stardust.
Ooh.
Shoving Neville into the
Mr. Perfect truly lived up to
Always.
his name. While entering the 1991 Royal Rumble, the Perfect One needed to get rid of his towel, so he threw it up into the air, and Bobby Heenan caught it effortlessly.
Ooh.
Like I said, Ricochet creates a
Ricochet,
lot of 1 in
yup.
a million moments, and one of his best was at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. The one and only was fighting Adam Cole.
Oh,
when
we
Ricochet
got
attempted
caught with
a
the super kick.
springboard moonsault, but
great example.
Yeah.
Ricochet. This could be it.
That was cool. That was a crazy move. That was a cool moment right there. No lie.
how Adam Cole was able to
That
land
was a-
kick
that was a
without
cool
seriously
moment, no-
injuring
no
Ricochet
cap.
is beyond me. Anyone and anything can show up in WWE, literally. In
Oh,
2011,
Lord.
Alberto Del Rio defended the WWE Championship against Rey Mysterio. Del Rio won, but engaged in a post-match beatdown, which John Cena thankfully broke up. Cena had a few words for the WWE Champion, but while he was talking, a mouse was crawling around the entranceway. At WrestleMania 33, Jinder Mahal was one of 33 wrestlers to compete in
we
the
go.
Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. NFL football player
Oh,
and future
yeah.
24/7 champion Rob Gronkowski was watching the match ringside, and Jinder decided to introduce himself. The modern-day Maharaja took Gronkowski's drink and threw it at him, and yet
The
cup
cup
still
still-
landed right
whoa.
beside him. Then, 1 month later, Jinder Mahal won the WWE Championship. Coincidence? Remember when Dean Ambrose kept breaking the fourth wall in WWE? To see those moments, watch the video on screen.
Okay, I might have checked that out on my own. The Tony Time Russell broke the fourth wall, but this was a cool video. Glad I was able to squeeze this in. I'm glad I didn't leave this one out. Yeah, that was definitely some cool moments from wrestlers, though, for real, man. You may never know. It was just like, damn near dude perfect moments right there. But other than that, if you like my reaction, like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's your boy T-Bird signing off. One love.